2001. His total compensation for 2008 was approximately $261,000. Santa Fe Aventis is the next one on the list, with an annual revenue of approximately 27.57 billion euros, which creates many pharmaceuticals. Some of them are Lovenox, Lantus, Eloxacin, Stilnox, Copaxone, Aproval, Naxacort, Menactra, Actonel, and Depakin. Lindsay Owen Jones is on the board of directors, who was also the CEO of L'Oreal in 1988 to 2006. He was also a Commander and Knight of the Order of the British Empire. Next is Johnson & Johnson, one of the biggest companies which makes products in major drugs, healthcare, soaps, and shampoos. Johnson & Johnson has an annual revenue of around $61 billion. Some of the products we know and buy are Band-Aid brand, Benadryl, Lactaid, Listermint, Motrin, Nicorette, Polysporin, Arolaids, Splenda, Sudafed, Tylenol, and Visine. Arnold G. Langbo is on the board of directors. He is also on the board of directors for Arco, Hershey's, Weyerhaeuser, and Whirlpool. In 1990 to 2000, he was the president and CEO of Kellogg's. His total compensation in 2008 was approximately $834,000. Charles O. Prince is also on the board of directors for Johnson & Johnson, and he's also on the board of directors for Xerox, was the CEO of Citigroup in 2003 to 2007. He's friends with Hillary Clinton, and he is on the Council on Foreign Relations. Another board of directors member is David Satcher, who is also on the board of directors for MetLife. He was the U.S. Surgeon General in 1998 to 2002, was the director for the Centers for Disease Control in 1993 to 1998, is a member of the Phi Beta Kappa Society, and is on the Council on Foreign Relations. His total compensation in 2008 was approximately $456,000.
Quitting smoking is not easy. If you are serious about it, talk to your doctor.
GlaxoSmithKline is one of the biggest European companies with an annual revenue of 24.25 billion euros. Some of the pharmaceutical products they make are Amoxil, Aquafresh, Boost, Lamoxin, Nicoderm, Tums, Zantac, and Zyban. The North American president of the company is Deidre P. Connolly. She is also the president of the U.S. operations for Eli Lilly, and on the board of directors for Macy's department stores. Derek Mahon is on the board of directors. He is also on the board of directors for BlackRock Incorporated and Thomson Reuters. He was the chairman and CEO of Citigroup in 1998 to 2004, is an employee of Goldman Sachs, and is a member of the Knights of the British Empire and the Trilateral Commission. His total compensation for 2008 was approximately $805,000. The non-executive director of the company is James Murdoch, who is the son of Rupert Murdoch. He is also the non-executive chairman for British Sky Broadcasting Group and is the director and CEO of News Corporation Europe and Asia. His total compensation for 2008 was $1,357,000.
Who's buzzing about better blood sugar control with Byetta?
It helped me starting day one.
Me too, day after day.
People with type 2 diabetes who need better blood sugar control are talking to their doctor about adding Byetta to certain diabetes pills. In clinical studies, up to 4 times as many people on Byetta reach their blood sugar goals compared to those not on Byetta.
Though not a weight loss product, Byetta may also reduce your appetite and weight. On average, patients lost 5 pounds over time. Byetta comes in a pre-filled injection pen that uses a very small needle.
Byetta is not a substitute for insulin, so don't use it if you take insulin. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, all medications, and if you have severe stomach or kidney problems.
The combination of Byetta and a sulfonylurea may cause low blood sugar.
Side effects may include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and feeling jittery.
Call your doctor if you get severe abdominal pain or persistent vomiting, which could be signs of a serious condition.
Ask your doctor if Byetta is right for you.
Better control can start today.
Pass it on.
Eli Lilly is a pharmaceutical and healthcare company with an annual revenue of $18.63 billion. Some of the brand names they make are Prozac, Humalog, Cialis, Strattera, Darvocet, Symbyax, Byetta, and Thimerosal. George H. W. Bush was on the board of directors in 1977 to 1979. Karen N. Horn is on the board of directors. She is also on the board of directors for Fannie Mae, Georgia Pacific, Simon Property Group, and Norfolk Southern Corp. She was the CEO of Bank One in 1987 to 1996. President of the Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland in 1982 to 1987, and on the board of directors of the Council on Foreign Relations in 1992 to 1995. Her total compensation in 2008 was around $782,000. Martin Feldstein is on the board of directors. He is a member of the J.P. Morgan Chase International Council, the Wall Street Journal Board of Contributors, and is the U.S. Federal Reserve Governor, and member of the Bilderberg Group. He was a member of the Council on Foreign Relations in 1980, and a member of the Trilateral Commission in 1984. His total compensation for 2008 was approximately $302,000. Ralph Alvarez is on the board of directors. He is also the President, Chief Officer, and Director of McDonald's Corporation, the Corporate Vice President of Wendy's, and President of Burger King Canada. His total compensation in 2008 was $7 million. Pfizer is one of the healthcare giants with an annual revenue of $48.4 billion. Some of the products they make are Acupril, Lipitor, Viagra, Zoloft, Bengay, Celebrex, Viracept, and Xanax. As I mentioned in the corporations section on the DVD, Jeffrey B. Kindler is the CEO of Pfizer, and his total compensation in 2008 was $13.7 million. Dana G. Mead is on the board of directors, and he is also on the board of directors for Zurich Insurance Company. He was the CEO of Tenneco in 1994 to 1999, and was in the U.S. Army in 1957 to 1970. He is a member of the Council on Foreign Relations. M. Anthony Burns is the Director and Chairman Emeritus. He is also on the Board of Directors for Black & Decker, J.C. Penney Company, and J.P. Morgan Chase. He was the CEO of Ryder in 1983 to 2000 and worked with Mobil for 9 years before it merged with Exxon to form ExxonMobil. His total compensation in 2008 was $648,000. Another board member is Susan Nora Johnson, who is also on the board of directors for Intuit and Visa. She was the vice chairman of Goldman Sachs in 2004 to 2007, and she was a law clerk to the U.S. Court of Appeals. She is a member of the Council on Foreign Relations. Her total compensation in 2008 was $679,000. William H.